Hello Divine Beings, welcome to Ocean Deep. I'm going to do a conversation between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine using 2 decks of cards with identical messages. I pray that you're all in a peaceful and loving space today, regardless of what your situation or circumstances, whether you're with someone or without someone. I hope that you've had an enjoyable day. Let's get some more messages for you today. Let's make it a quick one between your Divine Masculine and your Divine Feminine. Thank you for liking, subscribing to the channel. Please do like and subscribe. Let's grow together on this journey of love and consciousness, subconsciousness, and just the person that we are in general. I always put a little bit of my input just generally. Okay, so Divine Masculine's first card is My Way or the Highway. Divine Feminine, what is your message, please? I'm trying to hold on to you. Your Divine Masculines have a bit of an ego, but they say that you make them happy, you make me happy. So let go of trying to hold on to you, or of trying to hold on to Divine Masculine and being forceful. Let go, be relaxed, be yourself, and let him come to you, Divine Feminine. Let him come to you. Divine Feminine says, be my man or woman. I hate you. Your words mean nothing from the Divine Masculine. Use some more cards up. Divine Feminine, hold me tight. Oh, okay, do you know what? Your happiness comes first. I'm seeing actually now quite clearly that Divine Masculine is saying, what about okay, you want to be with me, you're trying to hold on to me, but what about when you told me that you hate me? And that what I say to you means nothing. But when I wanted to be with you and I was showing you that you make me happy and all these things, and I'm trying to hold on to you, what about those times? And still, they still tell you, after everything Divine Feminine, they're still telling you that your happiness comes first. So they're putting their ego aside. Yes, they may have tendencies to say, it's my way or no way, but that's natural for a masculine to want to take charge and have things going his way. I'm being swollen up by the ocean from the Divine Feminine, and I feel the love from just touching your skin or your hand, just being next to each other. The other way that it could be is that Divine Masculine has just been really indecisive, not knowing whether they're coming or going, or because they weren't getting their own way all the time. Divine Feminine, you were in your power. You're saying, sometimes you may want it this way, but it's wrong for me, it feels wrong for me, or this is not the way that I like it. So rather than meeting in the middle, they've been going off. Divine Masculine's been going off and, saying things like, well, I don't really care what you think you need or you feel, or they were selfish at some point, because maybe they felt that your happiness, Divine Feminine, always came first, like the way you felt always came first to you. But you know what, Divine Masculine can't pretend anymore, because, you know, he kind of knows he shouldn't have been behaving in that way, and that's caused you to be heartbroken, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine doesn't know what to say to that. Doesn't know how to respond to such emotion, because I'm seeing that he didn't think that anyone could love him enough for them to be heartbroken over the way he behaves. And that turns them on. And they know that you deserve better. So they get aroused by your assertiveness and your certainty. I'm emotional. So now, like, this realization that you have been you love them that much that you're heartbroken over them, Divine Femme, and they're emotional about it because they didn't think that that was possible. Maybe they just don't feel lovable. Maybe Divine Masculine just doesn't feel lovable. Or he's enough to be loved. Divine Feminine, what's your message, please? What's your message for the Divine Masculine? Oh. You don't respect our relationship, or you haven't respected our relationship, even though you know we're soulmates, says Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine saying, if only you knew how I feel, like, I'm so in love with you that I could cry forever. My tears could fill the oceans. I could cry forever and it wouldn't be enough to release my pain either. Because Divine Feminine, you're not alone. I'm in love with you too. And I also think that you're my soulmate. And Divine Feminine saying, okay, so why do you use my love against me then? Because, Divine Feminine, they're not used to this kind of, you know, they're not used to them doing things over and over and over and over and you still loving them. That's not something that they're used to. They're used to doing the littlest thing and people just telling them how awful they are. You know, they're used to being in abusive relationships. That's why if you've, you know, had the tendencies to be abusive, types of abuse, but even just a little bit, you know, that will frighten Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You'll frighten each other and you'll feel betrayed by each other because, you know, you're thinking, okay, well, the way that they're behaving is just the same way that every other person has behaved towards me. And Divine Feminine, you're saying, you know what, I forgive you, Divine Masculine. I'm going to, you know, I'm willing to let this go. I'm willing to let go of all of the betrayal and the pain, because if I had to choose, I only want to be with you. Divine Masculine, I'm jealous. Divine Masculine has jealous tendencies, but also is jealous of the fact that you can love this much. Or you can love this hard. Divine Feminine, your words would mean nothing. Like, forget what you're saying. I'm driving to you right now. Forget all of those things. Like, let's stop living in the past. Let's start building something together. Divine Masculine, you know, it used to make me feel bad about myself. I used to feel bad about myself. So, tit for tat, that's why I used to go out of my way to make you feel bad about yourself. And I love kissing you. I'm sorry. You know, I love love kissing you. I love holding you. I have prayed for guidance at the top there because I know how much I've messed up. I know how unwilling I've been towards this. And how much more I could have done and should have done towards this. Divine Feminine says, I drink to forget the pain that you've caused me, Divine Masculine. Don't punish yourself, you know. If somebody goes out of the way to hurt you, don't be punishing yourself for that. By drinking, smoking, etc. Do those things for fun. But you know what, Divine Masculine's in that same energy because they smoke. Sorry, sometimes I don't want to wake up. Like, the day's a drag for them sometimes. Sometimes they can't wait for the day to be over just so they can get back into bed again. And hopefully sleep so they don't have to think about how they're feeling, the pain they're feeling. Like, they're sick with pain. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling this sickness with pain, like shivering and, oh, this tightness in my chest. Divine Feminine, I regret waiting this long. Divine Masculine. Wow. Okay. Wow. I think this will be the last card for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine says, I need you. I'm sorry. I regret waiting this long as well. I'm sorry for all the things that I've put you through, for causing you heartache and pain and, you know, all this emotional distress, because I've felt the same way. And, you know, you're my twin flame. How amazing is that? Divine Masculine has had a conscious rewoke. And Divine Feminine says, I'm miserable without you. That is a lovely ending. That's a lovely ending. I'm miserable without you. You know, be mine. Because I know you're my soulmate. And Divine Masculine's like, I'm more than your soulmate. You're more than my soulmate. We're twin flames. Okay, so that was your reading. If I've given you any negative vibes from this reading, please take some deep breaths and release it, because that is not my intention. I hope you gained something positive out of this reading, or a positive insight out of this. I wish you all the best. Only you know your situation, so you know, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to your person, even if you're going your separate ways. Because you know what? Giving love to someone who has betrayed you, hurt you, you know, caused you nothing but misery and pain, or so you feel, because pain, anger, has a way of distorting our views and can make us think that everything that somebody does is just to hurt us. That's just pain getting in the way. But, you know, never ever go out of your way to make another person feel that way as well. No matter what they do, if they're too toxic, or if they just go out of their way to constantly hurt you, stay away from that person. Move away from them. You know, you don't need to be in that kind of environment. You don't need other people's toxicity and anger thrown at you. You've got your own issues to deal with, and you've got your own life to deal with. You may not have issues, and maybe when you're around these kind of people, they bring those issues to you. However, that's not for the people that actually think that, or know that they're soulmates and twin flames. You know what your journey is, and I wish you all the best for this journey. I hope you've had a lovely Valentine's, and I hope you've had a lot of talking, reflecting, refining going on today. I'll see you next time with your messages. Take care of yourselves. Bye.